Here's Suggs. 15 points in the game. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards, and it's Bitadze in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's out there for Orlando. Greg, midway into this season, sometimes a team can get hot and turn it on. What are some of the causes of that?
You know, often teams can reach that tipping point with how they play. It all comes together in a hurry, and they make a run. But that's the exception, Kevin, not the rule.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, MP in the last time out against the Pelicans lit up the floor. He scored 53 points and made everyone around him better with his passing, with a whole lot of assists. Numbers like that are sure to get attention around the league, and everyone's excited to see what he does tonight. Guys?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going. Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Suggs finds Caldwell Pope to end the drought. And Banchero. Thompson with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Drummond sets the screen for MP. Stolen. Suggs with the ball. George picks him up. Down low. Here's Banchero. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Banchero's got 35 in the game.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Here's George. And it's Suggs with the rebound. Suggs has got his fourth rebound in this one. Over to the left wing. The shot's good from Bitadze. Bitadze's got 7 points.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
MP against Suggs. Reed kicks to George. George gets a screen from Reed. Shot clock at 5. George passes to Thompson. The 76ers with another miss. Now, here's Suggs. 15 points in the game. The three. That shot is off. Paolo Banchero getting it done for the Orlando Magic. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Hello, folks. Still a ways off from All-Star Weekend. But let's first check in on who's in the running for this year's three-point contest.
I hope we get to see all of these guys expand the field if you have to.
Yeah, just get a center or a power forward in there. The game has evolved. Us big guys.
And a look back now at the first half, as the Sixers have a tight game on their hands.
At the defensive end, I'm not seeing disruption.
And that is a wrap.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Paolo Banchero, guys, has been exceptional.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. Maxey out there with Reed. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Martin. And it's Embiid in at the 5, roaming the paint.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Here's Banchero, following the basket by MP. Wagner, right side. Magic moving the ball around. Shoots the 3. Maxey grabs the miss.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
There's Wagner with the three. Knocks down the three ball. Wagner's got his first 3 points of the game.
And every year it seems Wagner gains more confidence, and it's starting to show on shots like that.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Pass to Bitadze. Looking for Banchero and gets it there.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Count the basket. And now an 8-point Philadelphia lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Suggs passes to Banchero. His three-pointers off the mark. Here's Philadelphia. They're on an 11-3 run. MP with a screen on Wagner. From deep, George. The rebound by Bitadze. Bitadze's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
He knocked down a 3 in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
Now, here's Suggs. He's got 15.
And they continue to control the glass.
Reed the pass to Martin, and finished off by Martin.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Banchero outside. Here's Caldwell Pope, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Caldwell Pope's got his second bucket of the game to go. And here's Reed. 33 points for him. MV with a screen on Wagner. George, that's a two-pointer. Orlando grabs the miss.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Banchero, a screen for Suggs. To the paint. And it's Banchero missing.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
The Magic trail by 8. Now Suggs an easy 2 points on the layup. Now that's 17 points for Jalen Suggs. Caldwell Pope against Reed. Inside, MP gets it.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Wagner outside. Banchero looking around. Fires the three. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Kicks it out to MP. Martin with a screen on Caldwell Pope. And here's MP for 3. The rebound by Bitadze. Bitadze's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And stolen by MP.
Nice finish.
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now, here's Suggs. He's got 17.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects. And
with authority.
That is a monster finish.
That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
The Magic trail by 12. Caldwell Pope outside. Wagner outside. Drills it from outside. Wagner's got 6 in the quarter.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Here's Reed. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
This is what total commitment gets you. MP endures and is well rewarded for it.
Andre Drummond's checked in for the 76ers. Amen Thompson comes in for George. RJ, one league rule that has gotten a lot of attention: carrying the basketball.
Oh, these guys carry the ball at a ridiculous rate. Even Allen Iverson used to do it, and then eventually he took it out of his game. But yeah, the referees could clean it up a little bit, I'll be honest.
Here's Caldwell Pope, and right now he's averaging about 7 points a game. Pass to Suggs, a three ball. He's off on that one. Philadelphia leading by 12. MP looking around. MP drills the three.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Here's Suggs, outside for Caldwell Pope. Wagner passes to Bitadze. Looking for Banchero and gets it there. And he uses the glass on the layup. Banchero's got 37.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
MP with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Here's Maxey. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Maxey saying, sure, I'll take that.
The Magic trail by 15. Here's Suggs. 17 points in the game. Banchero left side. Clock at 6. Wagner wide open. Hits the three-point bomb. Wagner's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
MP outside. Another three for Philadelphia.
A taste of how competitive MP can be. He wanted to go right back at him.
Suggs against Reed. Suggs dishes to Banchero. Orlando moving the ball around. Wagner on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. And it's Wagner missing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the Magic retired the first jersey number in their franchise's history, that of our esteemed colleague and Hall of Famer, Shaquille O'Neal. Orlando's #1 pick back in 1992, Shaq went on to lead them to their first NBA Finals appearance in 1995. The honor is well-deserved, Kevin.
Yep, he's our teammate, isn't he, David? We love him as a guy, and we love him as a player. Banchero, that's good.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Reed kicks to Martin. Martin gets a screen from Reed. Pass to Thompson. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
A huge target on alley-oops. Throw it towards Drummond, and he'll take care of the rest.
Caldwell Pope outside. Banchero outside. Tipped away. Suggs with the ball. 17 points in the game. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
And stolen by Wagner. And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Philadelphia also making some changes. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Drummond. Martin comes in for Martin. And Oubre subbed in for Maxey. Anthony with the bucket. Anthony's got his second basket.
I just love when teams... make it work down low.
Kyle Lowry's. Isaac passes to Suggs. Anthony with it. Now, here's Suggs. The Magic again can't hit.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
At the guard spots, it's Suggs and Anthony. Isaac out there with Harris. And it's Bitadze in at the center, locking down the middle. That's who's out there for Orlando. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
Harris passes to Bitadze. Back to Harris. Isaac outside. Deep two from Anthony. Oubre pulls it in.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
Maxey, no good. The Magic have gone a dismal 0 for 5 to get the fourth quarter underway.
Give up Jalen Suggs. This guy also a terrific football player in high school.
Shoots from the line. Orlando grabs the miss. Bitadze's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And stolen by Maxey. And here's MP for 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Suggs has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Anthony drives in and slam dunk by Anthony.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. And here's MP for 3. Connects again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. And here's Anthony from the arc. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Reed. That's short off the rim.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
On the wing, Harris. Trying to find Suggs and gets it to him. Fires from deep. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Harris against MP. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession.
That was okay, let's say that was an odd play. You don't see misconnections like that too often.
Orlando making some changes. Paolo Banchero's checked in for Isaac. Wagner comes in for Gary Harris. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Cole Anthony. Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Gordon comes in for Maxey.
bigger than your average guard, Suggs can score all around the floor, including down low.
Embiid with a screen on Suggs. Embiid passes to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Embiid comes with a double team, and stolen by Thompson. And Embiid throws it down. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
Defense looks helpless against Embiid on that slam. He's just too physical.
Here's Suggs. At 3 off the mark. The 76ers leading by 20. MP finds Embiid. Here's Gordon. Embiid with a screen on Wagner. Just 5 on the clock. Gordon the pass to Thompson. Over Caldwell Pope. Here's Embiid. Lays it up and banks it in. Embiid's got 6 in the quarter.
The reach of Embiid with his size and wingspan, he's a real threat on the offensive glass.
And the 76ers with some changes. Kenyon Martin Jr. comes in for Amen Thompson. And it's Paul George in for Gordon. Wagner kicks to Caldwell Pope. Here's Suggs. Hits it from three-point range. Suggs has got 9 points here in the second half.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
And he's going up for the alley-oop and finished off by Martin.
How about the vision from MP? In the pick and roll, that's very encouraging to see.
And here is Suggs. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Banchero is screened for Caldwell Pope. From outside, off the mark.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Embiid with a screen on Suggs. Lobbed up there for Embiid. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Yeah, there is no way to stop that. It has not been physically created a way to stop. His length, his massive hands, he can catch any lob.
And the foul called on MP. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Maxey's checked in for the 76ers. Now Suggs. Caldwell Pope outside. Banchero draws the double for 3. They get it back. Kicks it out to Wagner. Cans it from downtown.
Something Wagner continues to work on. It's huge when he's connecting from outside.
And George, here we go. Rebound by the Magic. And the foul called on MP. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. When you compare, Richard, the NBA to the other major sports leagues, you have to be proud of the way things are run.
The NBA is a global league that focuses on global expansion, more so than any other major sport in the United States. And when it comes to the players, there isn't a league that treats their players better.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Pass to Embiid. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. They break it out, 5 on 3. Here's Caldwell Pope. Excellent D there from George.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Launches it. Reed misses.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Banchero makes it off the glass. Banchero's got 41.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Embiid with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping him from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Pass to Bitadze. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And that's why you don't let them get positioned deep in the post.
And they need better team defense. Help out your man in the post. It takes multiple guys to stop him.
Reed misses. The Magic trail by 19. Caldwell Pope dishes to Banchero. Shoots over Embiid. And it's Banchero missing. The 76ers shooting about 47% here in the fourth. Martin with the screen for MP. Misses the three.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
There's the lob to Banchero. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Nice work by Banchero, making himself available for the alley-oop pass. He's developing great court awareness.
Another one goes. Incredible.
And he's just roasting the defense on the regular here. This thing special.
A monumental point total. And now he's tied for the most 60-point game in league history. Here's Faulkner. Maxey grabs the miss. Maxey's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Embiid with a screen on Suggs. Good, he hits again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Caldwell Pope for 3. The rebound by Paul George.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
MP, that's for 2. Orlando grabs the miss. Banchero's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Doubled by Maxey. Wagner with it. Maxey covering. And that one's good. Suggs.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the 76ers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so checking out the record for these guys tonight will mark win number 37 for them on the year.
And they cap off the season series with one more win. It's been nothing but W's, 4 straight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Isaac a screen on Drummond. The shot by Anthony, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
MP with it. Now Anthony defending. Stolen by Thompson. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Drummond with a screen on Anthony. And here's MP for 3. Good on the three-point shot.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them.
Great win tonight, MP.
Can't believe MP has more 60-point games in a season than anyone.
Get the popcorn ready. It's game time. Get after it, MP. Let's keep this winning streak going.
Philadelphia, home to one of the NBA's most historic teams. Hello and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports this Tuesday. Well, Grant, we're near the middle point of the year now. At what point do coaches start looking at limiting the minutes of their stars?
You know, each game is really the determining factor for how that plays out. So, when possible, you keep your stars in there for close games and get them some rest when the outcome isn't in question.
MP, the pass to Maxey. The three. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. They defeated Washington in their last game.
sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Shea and Caruso are the backcourt. Pair. Williams is out there with Lou Dort, and it's Holmgren. At the 5. And now let's check in with Allie to see what she has on MP for us. Take it away, Allie.
Hey guys, well, all eyes will be on the potential MVPs tonight. MP and I chatted about this challenge of facing Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in this one, and he told me, I am looking forward to it. I know Shai's a student of the game, so this will feel like a chess match at times. It's a test that we're both looking forward to. We'll see how strong his chess game is soon enough.
Good stuff. I know the chess pieces, but that's about it.
The floor spacing ability on display by MP right there.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. A step back shot. And he knocks the jumper down.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Guys, thanks. The Thunder, last season's top seed in the West, but they didn't rest on their laurels. They traded for a lockdown defender in Alex Caruso and signed hard-charging big man Isaiah Hartenstein. With their improvements, this is a team set to continue its upward trajectory. They have tons of draft capital moving forward and a ton of upside.
Big moves. Okay, thanks for the report, Shams.
You know, outstanding start. You've made 3 of your first 4.
MP outside. And he lobs it up to the rim. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. Since we have a chance, let's see the player of the week for the Western Conference. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's made himself the cornerstone of their offensive efforts recently, and he's providing for his squad in every regard on that end of the floor. Scoring, passing, picks, you name it, he's doing it.
The Thunder have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. And Dort, such an important guy on the defensive end. Lou Dort.
He is strong, he plays hard, he's willing to mix it up physically, he's a tremendous athlete. This guy is tough to score on. Lou Dort earned his way into the NBA because of what he brings on the defensive end. He is stout, he's not going to back away from a challenge, and now he's knocking down threes. Those players in high demand.
A nice shot by MP.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Philadelphia has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Here's George. Williams grabs the board.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Caruso, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And George with some nice D. The Sixers leading. Pass to MP. Embiid, a screen on Williams. And here's MP from outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And this is their first time matched up with Philadelphia this year.
And they were able to come away with wins in both games last season. Impressive, to say the least.
These two teams could easily end up meeting to decide the NBA championship. Tonight could be a preview of something with more on the line down the road.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Maxey, that's good.
Ooh, the range of Maxey is pretty impressive. He is consistent from beyond the arc.
Gilgeous-Alexander against MP. That shot off the mark.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Pass to Maxey. Lets the three fly. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. Thunder trail by 5. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep, Holmgren. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Outside Maxey. And stolen by Caruso. Pass to Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Counted from distance. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That's a quick strike from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. In catch-and-shoot situations, those scoring instincts are right on point.
From deep, MP. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Outside, Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Martin. MP against Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Holmgren. This one for 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Now here's MP. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Holmgren with the block.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. They trail by 7. Here's the 3. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now. Reed. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. MP's got 13.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Caruso outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
MP outside. 4-3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Williams.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Dort outside. Williams with the screen. Offensive rebound. Here's Holmgren. Tries yet again. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. Our topic was how he'll defend Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and Coach was straightforward, saying Shai demands so much attention with the ball that he can warp a defense. We'll need to stay disciplined and not get caught watching the play. We'll see how that approach works out for them, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Thompson, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Hartenstein's checked in. Now here's Caruso. No points yet. Launches it from deep. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got 6 rebounds now in the game. MP against Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort, left side. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Nails it from beyond the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
And the basket by MP.
MP claps back with that three-pointer.
Thunder trail by 10. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Pass to Hartenstein. Thompson against Caruso. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
And here's Martin. Williams defending. Caruso against Thompson. Caruso outside. Three-pointer. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Guys, I don't see how you can't be excited about the future for MP. This guy's got a great head on his shoulders. His first focus is winning, and you don't see that often from a young man this age.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid. Martin comes in for Martin. And it's Tyrese Maxey in for Paul George. A big group substitution here for Oklahoma City. Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams. Diallo comes in for Dort. Joe's checked in for Caruso. And it's Wallace in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Isaiah Joe is out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Chet Holmgren. Then it's Alex Caruso. And it's Williams in at the 4. Now here's Joe. 6 points for him. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Embiid with the block.
And you have to be aware of Embiid at all times. He's an outstanding shot blocker.
Oh, the determination from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Now here's Thompson. 8 points in his last time out. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's SGA. Thompson pulls it in.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. And so the ball out of bounds. Gilgeous-Alexander touched it last. And Philadelphia making a change here. George is checked in. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Lou Dort comes in for Joe. Up top, Reed. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Pass to Thompson. Gilgeous-Alexander against MP. Off target with the 3.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Caruso. Dort outside. Back to Caruso. 6 on the shot clock. Dort finds Caruso. Williams on the wing. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Hartenstein, no good. The Sixers lead by 5. MP outside. Martin with a screen on Dort. From deep, MP. Oh, MP buries the triple.
Ooh, they've been on fire from deep this quarter. Their percentage has been rising and rising.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Caruso. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, there's a competitive toughness to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He comes right back with a three of his own.
George for three. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Doris, we've heard Paul George get a lot of praise from the next generation of NBA talent.
We sure have, and it's easy to see why, Brian. This guy is fundamentally sound. He does a little bit of everything, can shoot with range, can get off the bounce. His game is so polished and smooth, worthy of emulation.
Now here's Caruso. He's scoreless. Back to Williams. Pass to Dort. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists tonight. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Puts up a deep three. MP rips one from long range.
Ooh, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
Up top, Hartenstein. Embiid covers. Back to Caruso. Hartenstein with a screen on Thompson. Caruso with the bucket.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's MP. And he's got 28 now. Pass to Embiid. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Dort. The kick out to Williams. Three-pointer. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Reed, no good. Dort outside. And oh, he just slams it over Paul George.
Oh, wow. Dort just going off, making a big show of how athletic he can be.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Baseline try. Reed, no good.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Dort, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. A big triple, Gilgeous-Alexander.
No, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
Embiid, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. MP, no good.
I like the aggressive approach. He's going to have to be more efficient.
Off with the layup. Philadelphia has gotten only 4 of 9 from beyond the arc here in the second. Screen by Embiid. Reed. He squares up and sinks it. Reed's got 30 points.
Yeah, sometimes your teammate gets you open with a screen. MP able to capitalize.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Caruso. Gilgeous-Alexander against MP. Shot on the wing. Williams grabs the board. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 13-5 run. Dort, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams, a screen on Thompson. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Now guarded by MP. Just 4 to shoot. Taking it inside. SGA.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot. Hot.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Magic was a man on a mission. He picked up 66 points, and he pulled in a season-high number of rebounds. He was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Maxey, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Holmgren's checked in. There's 57 seconds left in the second period. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Buries it from 3. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 25 points.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks. And their free throws have dropped off in this quarter. They're settling for too many jump shots right now.
There's Holmgren on the slam.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
76ers trail by 4. On the wing, MP. 27 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. MP's got 35. And Oklahoma City shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Holmgren.
That's a big-time finish for Chet Holmgren, boy. You get him in the restricted area, look out.
MP, the pass to George. There's the triple. The shot comes out. With 1 on the clock. The shot no good. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And that quarter was all about him, leading the comeback charge. Now they're up in this one. We'll be right back after this word.
Greetings. First off, some updates for you as we take a look at our all-star voting totals.
Can't tell too much from early numbers, but the all-star picture may be coming into focus a little. I'm definitely not surprised by these names.
Yeah, because it's just a popularity contest right now, and they haven't been playing for long.
And a look back now at the first half as the Sixers have a tight game on their hands.
They're letting that team fire away from deep, and it's not doing them any favors. Something got to change, Jet.
Yeah, hard to win when you're giving guys all day to shoot.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side, but it didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
They've got Tyrese Maxey. Joel Embiid is out there with Kenyon Martin. Then it's MP, and it's George in at the small forward position. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
Dort outside. Back to Holmgren. 6 to shoot. Pass to Dort. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. So Dort's got 8.
Listen, that is all you can do defensively. Lou Dort at times is just going to make tough shots.
Martin with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. MP shot is off. Oklahoma City leading by 3. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he makes it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 27 points.
Oh, boy, how slippery is SGA on the dribble drive. Just so difficult to stay in front of him.
MP, the pass to Martin. Kicks it out to MP. Martin with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, another one falls.
Well, he's gone up to 40 as he continues to just dominate opponents all season long.
And we knew he had a shot at it tonight. He is now tied for 3rd for the most 40-point games in a season.
Alongside Michael Jordan, they both reached that mark 37 times in a single season. Extraordinary.
Now here's MP, and he's got 41 now. That puts him in the lead. Reed's got 44.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this 3rd quarter now. Here's Dort. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. And at home for the next game, it'll be New York pulling in to face them. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander has length, he has anticipation, makes a defensive play and turns it into offense.
Now here's Reed. He's got 44. Shot that time, not on target. Caruso outside. 3rd quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Holmgren finds Caruso. Offensive rebound. And that one's good. Holmgren's got 18 points in the game.
And this is what Coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
MP inside. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Screen by Embiid. Reed. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Reed's got 46.
Nice motion on MP's jumper. With a little work, it could get even better.
Holmgren, the pass to Caruso. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
He's so tough to stop. Even when you hit Embiid, he possesses the strength to muscle shots in.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's stolen by Maxey. Back to Reed. The 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander sinks a big one.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Well, Doris, Chet Holmgren was one of the more highly touted guys coming into the league in a long time.
He was BA, and he has lived up to the billing. At that size, to be able to shoot the ball, put it on the deck, be a force at the rim defensively. But maybe his best attribute, he is a tough competitor.
Now here's Caruso. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. They get the rebound. Dort for 3. That shot, no good. Philadelphia's got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
You cannot give Paul George these extra chances. This guy is deadly from the free throw line throughout his career.
Andre Drummond is checked in for Joel Embiid. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Joe's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Dort finds Holmgren. Now Caruso. Count it. Good. Caruso's got 5 now.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
MP looking around. Joe grabs the miss.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Pass to Williams. To the left side wing. Outside Joe. Here's Caruso. Shot clock at 5. Williams from long range. Drummond grabs the miss. The 76ers have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. MP outside. Doesn't go that time. Oklahoma City trailing. Caruso, pass to Joe. He drops it from range. Joe's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
This is a specialty for Isaiah Joe. Rise and fire in the catch and shoot.
Martin the screen. And here's MP from outside. And they'll get another chance. Takes a 3. And another one.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, it's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out. Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that. Stolen by Caruso. Pass to Joe. Back to Caruso. Offline with a 3. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. Reed passes to Maxey. Drummond with the ball. Caruso covers. Kicks it out to MP. There's the 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 11.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Outside Joe from behind the arc. Rebound by the 76ers. Drummond's got 5 rebounds tonight. MP outside. Pass to Maxey. Clock at 6. Fires it from 18. Good. Maxey's got 9.
And capable of sticking it from the mid-range. I like seeing Maxey go to work from this area.
Joe, pass to Dort. to Joe. Banked it in off the glass. Joe's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
The 76ers have gone 50% from the field in the third quarter. 8 of 16. Maxey on the wing. MP, a screen on Caruso. Maxey passes to Reed. Martin outside. Back to MP. From outside the arc. And again for three. Woo, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
BA, he's on fire.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He'll take... Here's Wallace. On the wing, Caruso. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Steps back. Here's Wallace. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Thunder lead by 4.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4. Hartenstein, the 5. Isaiah Joe is out there with Cason Wallace. And it's Caruso in at the 3 spot. Now here's MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
All night. He just won't let up.
And it's Caruso with the ball for Oklahoma City. Looking ahead, they've got the Cavaliers coming to town for their next one. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Wallace outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Caruso. Shoots over Thompson. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
MP outside. Drummond, high post. MP outside to take the lead. And yes, another basket.
And he now owns the record for career 60-point games. I mean, it's shocking.
Some people already consider him the best ever to lace him up. This will continue to fuel that conversation. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Jang, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Wallace. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Mark Daigneault had some words for his team over the last break. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there. Now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Gilgeous-Alexander, no good.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Reed, no good. The Thunder have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Caruso, the pass to Hartenstein. Here's Jang from downtown. And he can't get that one. MP against Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it, and 1. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play. It's going to be on Isaiah Joe, and Philadelphia making a change here. Gordon's checked in.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Thunder trail by 5. Pass to Joe. And here's Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Here's Caruso. Clock at 6. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Now Philadelphia with it. They're rolling here. 9 unanswered. Pure from 3-point range.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Pass to Jang. On the wing, Caruso. Defended by Gordon. Tries to break his ice. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
But they've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And the 76ers making a change here. Martin's checked in. Reed, no good.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And a foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
George, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Lou Dort, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Caruso finds Gilgeous-Alexander. He buries it from 3. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 43 points.
Now, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has now emerged into a superstar, and on nights like this, guys, he's unstoppable.
Reed, no good. Got a piece of it. Pass to Martin. MP outside. Hits yet again. Wow!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Joel Embiid.
Well, the tremendous length at the guard spot that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander presents is a problem for a lot of defensive players.
Tyrese Maxey's checked in for Thompson. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Holmgren's checked in. And here's MP from outside. And the three-pointer goes.
This guy has been unstoppable. It has not mattered at all what the defense throws at him. He's had an answer.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander slices in for a bucket.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
Martin with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. MP shot is off.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Caruso, the pass to Holmgren. No good that time. Excellent D there from Embiid. Reed, no good. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Good! That's another bucket!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Left side, Maxey. Back to MP. Lets it fly. Tipped away. And stolen by Holmgren. Caruso outside. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 assists now in the game. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And it's good! He hits another one.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Martin with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. MP shot is off. Oklahoma City's gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Caruso.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Martin with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And he lobs it up top.
Yeah, the passing has only gotten better from Embiid. It adds a huge element to his game.
And it's Caruso with the ball for Oklahoma City. Outside for Dort from the arc. Hits a three-pointer. And the Thunder lead by 3.
That's a big-time bucket. Lou Dort has unshakable confidence.
And here's MP from outside. That is an answer. MP with his own 3.
MP showing you early he can handle the pressure, folks.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. George has got 4 rebounds in the game. Martin with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Reed, no good.
and he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Dort with it. Guarded now by Maxey. They get it back. Pass to Caruso. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso outside. 4 on the clock. Holmgren with a screen on MP. Goes back up. And out of bounds. The 76ers will take it.
Wow, what a time for a turnover. Shows you just how key one play can be.
There's a minute 26 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Embiid a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Embiid no good. Oklahoma City has gotten 4 of 7 3-pointers to fall in the fourth. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Some solid defense from Martin. And here's MP from outside. Knocks it down from distance.
MP absolutely sure of himself in that instance, and the young man delivers.
Thunder trail by 3. Caruso, pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Going inside. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Joel Embiid.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And he makes both free throws.
Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
From deep, MP. Another one goes. Incredible.
Incredible. 81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There's no slowing this guy down. He's on fire. There's 45 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Now here's Reed. Pass to George. Six to shoot. Here's Martin. For 3, Maxey. It's good from beyond the arc.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
There's 21 seconds left in the final quarter.
What a moment for Gilgeous-Alexander in the clutch. Yes, sir.
And they committed an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And now we've got an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
MP, pressure moment.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
He's able to make it a 2-possession game with some solid work at the line right there.
Outside, Williams. Oh, George with a steal. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, we know this. Free throw shooting is such a mental aspect of the game. This guy keeps his composure and comes through.
It's stolen by MP.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And no luck that time either. And so it's Philadelphia with the W. I'm sure they would have...
Great win tonight, MP.
Can't believe MP has more sig.
They don't even know what's coming for them.
How you feeling, MP?
There he is, man.
MP, what up, man? I like your game.
Man, Mikal Bridges, man, that means a lot to me.
Hey, if you want this jersey, you gotta work hard for that.
All I'm gonna say is, get ready to put my jersey.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. The backcourt pair will be Brunson and DiVincenzo. Randall and Robinson hold down the post for him. And it's Bridges in at the 3. And for the 76ers, George in the front court alongside Martin. Maxey out there with Reed. And it's Embiid in at the 5. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
MP outside. Lets it go from deep. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Pass to Randall. Brunson against Maxey. And it's Brunson missing. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
I caught up with Coach Nick Nurse. He talked about facing a point guard like